So, you're trying to land a project manager role in the EPCM world. Engineering, procurement, and construction management. Well, you've come to the right place. We're about to cut through all the noise and give you a straight-up, practical playbook based on what hiring managers are actually looking for. Let's dive right in. This right here, this is the big question, isn't it? What's the secret sauce? It's not just about having the right experience on paper. It's really about how you present that experience, how you handle pressure, and the whole mindset you bring to the table. We're going to break down the insider tips that will make you the one they remember. Okay, so your whole journey starts right here, with your resume. You've got to think of it as your opening move in a chess game. It's the very first impression you make, and honestly, a lot of the time, it's the only one you're going to get. So, yeah, let's make it count. And this slide right here, it highlights the single biggest mistake that almost everyone makes. They list their duties, not their impact. Look, managed schedules just tells a hiring manager what your job description was, but delivered 3 weeks ahead of schedule and cut costs by 8%, that tells them what you actually achieved. In a world of multi-million-dollar projects, those numbers are everything. They're credible, they're powerful, and they get you noticed. So how do you actually write those powerful statements? Easy. You use the impact formula. It's simple. You start with the context, like on a $50 million plant expansion project. Then you state your action. I put in a new progress tracking system, and you finish with the result, the number, which flagged schedule risks earlier, leading to a 2% cost saving. See? You just turned a boring duty into a real story of success.
Now, before a real person even lays eyes on your resume, you have to get past the robot date keeper, the applicant tracking system, or ATS. To beat the system, keep your resume tight, 1 to 2 pages, max. Keep the format super simple. But here's the most important part. You have to mirror their language. If the job description says capital project delivery, your resume better say capital project delivery. It's that simple.
All right, next up, the cover letter. So many people just phone this in, treating it like a chore. But man, that's such a missed opportunity. A great cover letter doesn't just rehash your resume, it builds a bridge between your story and what that company actually needs right now. Just think about this. Instead of the usual, boring, "I am writing to apply for," imagine leading with a punch like that. It immediately screams confidence and value. In one single sentence, you've shown you can solve problems, manage complex teams, and deliver when it counts. That makes a hiring manager sit up and actually want to keep reading. So here's the deal. Your cover letter has one job, to be a bridge. In the main part of the letter, you connect your wins directly to the problems they mentioned in the job post. Keep it short and sweet. 3 paragraphs is perfect. And then you close with confidence. Don't just say you hope to hear from them, ask for the discussion. And please, for the love of all that is good, proofread it. Okay, you did it. You got the interview. Now, this is where the rubber really meets the road. This is where your competence, your character, and your whole mindset get put to the test. So let's walk through some of those tough questions that really separate the good from the great, and I'll tell you what the hiring manager is actually listening for. The classic. This is the accountability test, and you're going to get this one for sure. Look, everyone's had projects go sideways. The question isn't about whether you've ever failed. It's about how you acted when things started to fall apart. Let me give you the inside scoop here. We're not looking for someone who's never made a mistake. We're looking for someone who owns it. A great answer doesn't point fingers. It shows you saw the problem, you took real steps to fix it, and, this is the key, you learned a lesson so it wouldn't happen again. Okay, this one is a pure test of your judgment under fire. The hiring manager wants to see how you think when you're pulled in a million directions at once, which, let's be honest, is just another Tuesday for an EPCM project manager. And here's the secret. They don't want a hero who tries to do it all. That's a red flag. A strong answer shows that you can analyze the situation, figure out what's most valuable to the business, and then go to your boss with clear options and trade-offs. That's not just managing, that's strategic partnership. Yes, scope creep, the silent killer of projects everywhere. This question is really testing 2 things, your backbone and your ability to have those tough but absolutely necessary conversations. Look, here's what it all comes down to. We need to hire PMs who protect the project, not their own comfort level. The weak answer is, I just work late to get it done. The strong answer is, I would use our formal change control process to show the stakeholder exactly what their change will cost in time and money. It's about enforcing the process, not just trying to please everyone. This is a big one. It's a core behavioral question because, let's face it, in EPCM, you're basically a professional cat herder. You rarely have direct authority over all the engineering leads, procurement specialists, and contractors on your team.
This question reveals if you can lead people, not just manage tasks. The best answers always show that you took the time to figure out what other teams needed. You didn't just give orders, you built a bridge by showing them how helping the project would also help them. Now that is real leadership.
Ooh, this is a tricky one. A real curveball. It's designed to see just how mature your definition of success really is. It's a trap for anyone who only thinks in terms of time, cost, and scope.
And there it is. This is the senior mindset. Success isn't just about hitting the numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about delivering a solution that actually works for the client's business. A really strong answer shows you get that client satisfaction is just as important to KPI as the budget.
All right, we are in the home stretch. Let's pull this all together with a final checklist to make sure you walk into that interview feeling prepared, confident, and ready to blow the competition out of the water.
First, have 5 stories ready to go using the STAR method: situation, task, action, result. Have one for a time you recovered a delay, handled a conflict, and had a big success. Second, do your homework. Know what projects they're working on. And third, and this is huge, change your mindset. This is a two-way street. You're interviewing them too. You only need one smart, well-researched question to ask them at the end. Please don't ask about the vacation policy. Ask something that shows you're thinking like a partner. Something like, what are the biggest delivery risks your project team is facing this year? That one question can put you miles ahead of other candidates.
At the end of the day, this is what it all boils down to. Your technical skills might get you in the door for the interview, but it's that calm confidence, that clear judgment, and your ability to connect with people that's going to get you the offer. Walk in there like a peer, not like you're asking for a favor.
And that's the last thing I really want to leave you with. Being prepared isn't just about having all the right answers. It's about having the right questions. When you truly know your value, you're not just looking for any job. You're looking for the right partnership. And trust me, that changes everything.